It's the whales that manipulate the markets that have the actual big bags of money that are simulating the appearance of a deep liquid market. But then 2018-19 showed us liquidity completely dried up. It's just, it's just like a big like scheme to make it look like these shitcoins have $10 million in volume a day. But when you actually go to try to sell some of it, you do wreck the market, and the market comes way off.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I only have pretty much Bitcoin. I've got like that, the Ethereum you find in your couch cushions after you have a bunch of these crap coins and sell them off.
Yeah, you wake up from your drunken stupor, you're like, oh shit, Ethereum's falling out of your pants.
Exactly. Yeah, like I have, the stuff that, this was only paired with Ethereum on like one exchange. Guess I'll sell it off and then transfer the Ethereum to my ledger, or whatever. And I've got like 5 Monero or something, or 10, 20, whatever, I don't know, Monero. And then the rest is Bitcoin. And then I have a huge bag of something called ZRX.
Right.
And a lot of people like it, and it was like a favorite for a while, and it still seems to be doing okay. Like it's sort of stably increasing for some reason.
That's an example of one of the second like level Bitcoin bank DeFi things I think is like super high risk and I'm morally opposed to.
What is it? I don't know enough about it.
It's just a complicated exchange protocol token. So this is what Coinbase does. Coinbase is funded by Silicon Valley venture capitalists, and those VCs were early in Bitcoin as well. But then they realized they got their 100,000x in Bitcoin, and now they want to redo it. So they invest in Ethereum, and they get another 100,000x in Ethereum, and then they want to redo it. So they invest in Coinbase, and then they invest in all the tokens that Coinbase lists. So 0x is an Ethereum protocol token that these investors, these Silicon Valley investors, are backing. And then they get this listed on Coinbase because they own Coinbase, and this helps the Ethereum price. It helps the Coinbase stock price because it's more people trading more coins, which gives them more fees. And they actually sell 0x to retail people. Now, this 0x thing is like this complicated Ethereum protocol token. It's not needed. What's it called? Not 0x, but
the coin is called ZRX. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ZRX is the coin, but 0x is the token. Or just ZRX is the name.
It's just the name. ZRX is the name of 0x. It's called 0x.
Yeah, it's so confusing.
Yeah, that's my bad.
0x, I'm pretty sure it's just an exchange protocol for swapping Ethereum tokens around.
Yeah, I believe that was what it was. Yeah.
And you don't need a ZRX coin for that. Like Bitcoin, philosophically, is principled differently because when people build things on Bitcoin, they don't launch tokens that people can gamble on, like to dump bags on retail, right? They just build the technology so that it works in Bitcoin. A perfect example of the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum is the Lightning Network. The Lightning Network is a protocol that allows us to scale payments on Bitcoin for beyond the million people or so that are in Bitcoin right now to billions potentially. So the Lightning Network, they launched this. It was actually 2017 when it went live, and it was perfectly juxtaposed in January 2017. Lightning Network goes live, and there's no token. And this is while a lot of people were building cool Bitcoin technology, decided, well, everyone else is going to do it. I'm going to do it too, like Blockstack, Filecoin, Rootstock, all these cool technologies that were being built on Bitcoin. A lot of the teams saw the FOMO that was happening with the 2016 Ethereum ICO bubble, and they gave in to that greed, and they launched a coin with their protocol, with their technology. So Bitcoin decided, like the developers that are working on the scaling technology, the exchange technology, whatever, of Bitcoin, which is Lightning Network, we're going to launch this thing, the original mission, which is just technology. There's absolutely no need to add a Lightning token into the mix here. And then at the same time, Coinbase lists ZRX, which is backed by all these Silicon Valley venture capitalists that are trying to get like 100x return on ETH, ZRX, and Coinbase equity. And then Coinbase starts educating the people about, how can you use ZRX and how can you use the 0x protocol? people are overwhelmingly just searching, how do I buy Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Coinbase ranks number one for that term. They buy their Bitcoin on Coinbase, and then Coinbase starts selling them protocol coins. It's like, how is this not a casino?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I didn't realize, but ZRX is not in Coinbase right now, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, let me sign in. It's been a long time since I logged into Coinbase.
Yeah, it's there. It was listed on Poloniex and Coinbase around the same time that the Lightning Network went live in 2017, and you could see there was an insider pump. Like there's a lawsuit actually against Coinbase right now for insider trading, because for a few of these assets before they listed it, you can see the price goes up, and then like the next day, well, we launched ZRX or we launched whatever. So there was obviously some sort of insider shenanigans happening there. Somebody on the listing team, shared it with the team or whatever. People start buying the coin before it gets listed, and then it's just shenanigans, man. That's why I don't even tell people to use Coinbase. I'm just like, Bitcoin only. Don't use Coinbase. Hold your own keys. Don't fall for the altcoin schemes. But it's hard.
Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff in Coinbase now.
Oh man, you're like a recovering drug addict. I shouldn't be sending you there.
No. I mean, it's a little scary because I look at this and I'm like, dude, I remember selling Stellar Lumens, Kyber Network, OMG, and Ripple, and probably Zcash or something like that at like massive losses, dude.
Yeah, and if, Binance and stuff, they're all adding tons of tokens. We thought that the regulators were going to come in and clean up the space, but they haven't. I think they got overwhelmed. Then the pandemic happened, which sent them even back further. So they're being very slow at stopping the shenanigans that are kind of happening here. But then it's left up to Bitcoiners to educate new people coming into the space about why these things aren't worth paying attention to, and then that makes a lot of us look like miserly old grandpas, or get off my grass,
Mm-hmm.
because we're all calling this stuff scammy and whatever.